Did you see what I saw?
I think I saw more. I cannot wait to get into this. Hey guys, it's Doris.
And this is Tamika. We are
See how
back.
nice I was? I was so
Yeah.
nice when I even waved when I said it's Doris because I want people to think I'm a little bit softer than what I seem to be. Anyway,
Mhm.
I had
Ain't fooling me.
okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Um, let's get started. Where are we starting at? I have notes. Where are we starting? We cannot start with Gary. We cannot.
No, we're not gonna start with Gary. I guess we can just where did the show start? Did it start with Danny?
Yes, I believe
Okay.
so.
Wow, they've been starting with her. I think that we started with Danny last
Yeah.
week, so we'll go with it.
Okay, so Tony is still over there every episode.
Mhm.
They still have that same bed. I don't know if they changed the sheets.
You
But
know
anyway,
what? Don't start today.
but so the therapist shows up. She was apprehensive. I'm not sure why she shut it down the way that she did.
Mhm.
Why did she shut it down? I appreciated how soft the therapist was. She didn't come in there all tight with her, with her neck up and this little professional looking suit. And that should have made it a little bit more comfortable for her, but she couldn't seem to get there.
Well, I think that she wanted Danny to be sure that she wanted it so that she can be completely open. Because it
Oh,
like Danny kind of put it off that she was only doing it because her boyfriend
okay,
and
because
friends
everybody
felt
was
that
saying,
she
yeah.
needed it. Yeah, but she wasn't there yet.
I think the therapist should have probably continued to kind of probe a little bit
Mhm.
because I think if she had made her feel a little bit more comfortable, although the therapist was very just accessible, she was there, she was approachable, but maybe it is that difficult for Danny. Hopefully she gets it together because I think that this will
Yeah, I think it'll
continue
be
to
good
soften up
for
her
her.
character.
Mhm.
Now, what's not good for anyone? What was that
Uh-oh.
the therapist had on?
I knew when she walked through the door, I said, I know you're gonna bring up this dress.
Was that white or was it like a off-white or winter
I think it
white?
was kind of like a off-white.
It was given
I didn't like the
scary
way it
movie
hung.
at all. It was given scary movie from probably in the 70s, late 60s, Crazy Nurse. That's what it was given. It was given those old school nurse dresses. Only thing missing was that hat, but it was, yeah, that wasn't that was something that wasn't approachable because what you got on. But anyway, so Danny's little storyline was good. Danny's little story. Okay, will you stop? Danny's little
Help it,
story.
because you was just gonna shut the therapist down because of her dress. Lord have mercy.
I
That
mean,
is
I
it.
appreciated how real she was,
Yeah.
but if I hadn't been Danny, I wouldn't have been able to take her seriously with that dress on. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. If it was a Doris Danny combination, then it would have been kind of difficult. But anyway, so moving on. Her storyline was pretty short. I liked what she had on.
Who, Danny?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It was good to see her out of that
Anything.
uniform.
I was just going to say anything outside of the uniform, but this was nice. It was good. It was good. I think
Mm-hmm.
that they're trying to make her softer
Mm-hmm. Yeah, brought out
because
her
ever since
girly,
she met
sexy girly. It was
well, this
cute.
was, she was exposing breasts, but she got the kind of breast that's going to be exposed. But
Uh-huh.
anyway, ever since she met the new guy, Tony, notice how she's been dressing.
Yeah.
Totally different from the first
Mm-hmm.
time they went out, and she borrowed something from Sabrina. Totally different.
Mm.
But anyway, moving on because that part was blah. Um, let's see, Zach. I'm so happy that Lisa showed up.
Me too. I was like, tell him like it is, Mama Lisa. Since he ain't
Always.
want to listen to Fatima. But I was so
I think
happy.
he's confused. I don't like the fact that he was trying to make it seem like he was going to request a DNA or paternity test. Why would you do that at that time if that's what he was
Yeah,
indeed trying to do?
that would have been another dumb move. Like, I don't know why Zach reverted back to doing all this dumb stuff.
I'm
No,
glad
of
you
course
said
that
that
was not the time.
at all. I saw the old Zach when he was
Mhm.
sitting there in that car confused. I saw him as he was when the show first started and him and Karen broke up.
Mhm.
he just came across as somebody that was, I don't want to be harsh. He came across as a confused boy.
Yeah, he gonna confuse his way back to being a single boy if he don't quit acting dumb.
She ain't going nowhere. I haven't
She
seen any
need
signs
to,
of
'cause he
Paul.
keep girl. That look she gave him when she asked him who them flowers was for.
I was so scared he was going to give him to her.
Well, you know what? That if she would have found out, if he would have did that and she found out later, that would not have been good for him.
She need to go ahead and call Paul because she needs a friend. Now, Lisa shows up. I want to see what Lisa's going to do when she walks into that shop.
Yeah, and
Because
I
they didn't
didn't. The
show her
way
going
that
to the
they
shop.
skipped, yeah, they skipped it. Like, did she even go? I'm sure she had to go in. That's her daughter's grand opening, but they totally skipped over showing her inside. I don't know.
I guess next week. I didn't see the previews for next week. I didn't see them,
Oh,
but maybe, well, she got to go in. But she came through there. I was glad she came in there like, okay, you sending out mixed messages. I hate to say this. As much as I like Zach and Fatima together, because I really like Fatima, I almost said Zatima. What is he doing?
what you
I
mean?
didn't like that.
Which part?
Uh, these feelings. Is it because he has these lingering feelings?
I don't know, but he don't need to be doing that.
Yeah, I ain't like that. But anyway, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Fatima was on Andy's behind about her doing some work on the case, which kind of surprised me. So Andy seems a little bit distracted. But anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
moving on. I just wanted to get the boring stuff out the way. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Sabrina and her boyfriend. Now, I don't like what happened with this. Sabrina was not drunk when she called Karen and was talking to her about having a family.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're trying to make it seem like that the only reason why that happened with her boyfriend, which I don't know his name, was because she was drunk. She was already on that time when he got over there.
Yeah,
So
she
that was a
was.
mess up. She was
Well, but
already
she brought it out the wrong way. I would say the alcohol made her bring it out the wrong way.
okay. All right. Okay. I'll buy that for $1. Anyway, I was pissed off because he showed up to her job. What gives you the right? You're distracted my
Again.
entire day, and then she already got Karen over there. She
Oh,
got
I'm
something
so
to
sick
say
of
every
that
time.
doggone coworker of hers. I don't know what to
Because where
do,
did she
girl.
come from? I want Sabrina to go back to her old job and come on,
Oh.
give Maurice a job so he can get off OnlyFans or
Mm.
OnlyMans. I don't know. I could have sworn he called it Only.
I just want her to go off on her, like, 'cause who do you think you are? All of that watching her and listening
Yeah,
and just antagonizing her. That's ridiculous. And Sabrina's so laid back, and she might feel a certain way since she at a new place and she just got back to work. But I just want her to go off.
she goes off. She is kind of passive aggressive. Is this lady her superior?
I don't even think so. I don't
Oh,
think
well, I'm
so.
tired of
I
seeing her
think she
face.
probably somebody that know the situation and just enjoying giving her a hard time, which is ridiculous. I am so sick of her.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing her face. Looks like she popping up.
Yeah.
Um, let's go to Karen. Why is
Hmm.
everybody attracted to her all of a sudden?
Right.
And it reminded me of something. But anyway, Karen, we have a delivery guy. And then, what was his name, the contractor? Brian?
Yeah, I forgot his name, but I know he's talking about.
They say that guys are attracted to pregnant women.
Hmm.
There was this guy who used to hang out in the neighborhood when I was pregnant with Danae. And he had a little crush on me. So he didn't even know I was pregnant. So I told him I was pregnant. He said, how many months? And so I was like 6 months. That was my nickname.
What?
Every time he saw me, he's like, hey, 6 months ago, I didn't
Oh.
had to make me. So I don't know what that was about. But anyway, so this delivery guy, where did he come from? And is he going to return? I don't understand why these different people are being thrown into the story and then pushed back
Hmm.
out. So we'll see if he returns. Hopefully, if and when he returns, he has a different hairstyle. Because what was with those? What was that? Braids?
I don't
He
know
was
what it
given
was.
Lorenz Tate when he played in Menace to Society.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was given that. He was given that
Mhm.
hairstyles. I'm like, okay, what is this? He's cute, but no, not the braids. Anyway, I'm looking at my notes and I'm just flying through because I'm trying to get to the good stuff.
But
Um,
I knew since we on Karen, I knew that she was okay because remember last week I totally missed that she saw that Fatima was at the brunch.
yeah,
So, but when they did the replay before they started the episode, I finally seen it. And
hmm
when she first started having that attitude with everybody, I knew that that was why. She can say it's not the reason, all she want, but yeah, she was pissed off because they had Fatima there.
But why didn't they elaborate? Notice how they just skip right over it,
Mhm.
and then they done posted pictures.
Oh, yeah. When they said they posted pictures, I was like,
My
they
feelings would have been kind of hurt too.
so
They'd
they
have been
don't
a little
even know
hurt.
that she was there and seen it in person. They think that she just seen it off the
Oh,
pictures.
oh, okay, got it, got it, got it.
Mhm.
Karen looked cute. Her little dress was cute.
Yes, they know if they
It
just
was
keep
cute.
them pants and tucked in shirt off of her and keep her in a
And
dress, she look fine.
that hair.
Yeah,
Let's please don't forget that hair because
right.
what that's a mess. It's a mess. But anyway, moving on. Andi has to suddenly go back to the office.
Mhm.
Okay, so she gets there. This is the first time that she's learning of this FBI thing. Is this the first? No, that's not the first
No,
time.
she knew about it before she went.
She knew about it. But you know what? I said this last week and I still like it. I like how Hayden is communicating with them.
Well,
He's
yeah, I
giving
was
them
waiting for you to get to him though. I
okay,
think we gave him
what
kudos too soon.
what happened?
You didn't watch the previews.
No, I didn't see the previews.
Okay, yeah, he trying to take Andi down, so we'll see what go on with that.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
I was like, dang, we
But
didn't.
why?
I don't know
Andi
what
didn't do anything to
happened.
him.
I was
The only
so
thing
confused. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, because that part where he said, well, if I don't say nothing, then I expect the same. I was like, okay, But
right.
then in the previews, he was working to take Andi down. So I'm like, what in the
But
world?
what
So he can't be
for?
trusted. Him, Gary, all of them, girl.
But Andi did nothing to him.
Mm-mm.
And then
Nope.
what was that with the Tamara showing up?
Right. And him falling
What
for
was
it.
that? Yes, I see. Now you didn't started something because I didn't see the previews.
Yeah, you got to go back and watch the previews.
Yeah, I never watched the previews. I'm looking at my notes because
Oh, but
it's
yeah,
dry
him and
right
that
now. I'm trying
doggone
to get to.
Tamara. But I gotta say, Tamara did what you said. I think last week you said that, or
Yeah,
the
when
week
she
before. You was like, she
that
might
she's
as well
really
just
falling.
tell him that she really fell for him.
Yeah,
That, yeah, I did this, initially trying to set you
right.
up, but, I really fell for you. I was like, wow, so she did that. Now,
I
if he
think that
gonna
she.
fall for it, I
Mhm.
don't know, but if nothing, he not gonna turn down the sex.
I think that she went off like she did because her feelings were hurt when
Mhm.
she was taking this and she took this and blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm just keeping it dry because I'm trying to get everything out the way before we start talking about the good stuff. Yada yada yada. Andi looked good in black. I like that.
Mhm.
Um, girl, I cannot wait. Okay, let's move it right along. The first thing I want to say is, did you see the pink dress? No, you
Oh.
didn't notice it.
Oh,
Penelope had on
well,
a pink dress.
yeah, she had on the pink dress.
Ah,
What's in the
remember the
Oh, the
picture?
shadow?
No, she had on the pink dress. Remember Jordan was holding somebody almost like he was holding them hostage and the person had on a pink
Oh,
dress.
okay. I didn't even catch that.
That's got to. As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, let me bring this up. But she had on a pink dress. Now, do you remember when Beyonce was pregnant the first time? And it was this big scandal where they said that she wasn't really pregnant because she went on a talk show and when she bent down, her stomach kind of folded in.
Mhm.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Mhm.
Now, when Gary put that, what was that, a plate of
Yeah,
food or
salad.
something?
Yeah.
Okay, he spilled that on her. When she got up, her stomach crumpled.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, that's a prosthetic, if you can call it that. And she is FBI. I was so afraid when he looked into her purse that he was going to find a badge.
Yeah. I thought that he was going to see a totally different name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I thought he was going to see a totally different name, but apparently not. Apparently, unless she purposely got some cards and everything. But I did think about what you said, though. I was like, well, maybe she's not pregnant. She didn't even look as big this week,
She didn't. She
as
did
she had
not.
been. Yeah.
I thought that was just me.
Mm-mm. She ain't look as
She
big.
didn't.
Yeah.
I thought it was just me. But anyway, so she goes into the restroom. I'm thinking maybe she might have been watching him if she is FBI. If she is, I thought that she
Yeah.
might have been watching him do what he's doing. Now, don't let me forget this point that I'm going to bring up because I'm going to bring up a point. Now,
Mm.
Gary got her credit cards. He took pictures of them. He's going to use them. I don't know what he's using them for because he's already getting caught up in his scam, $50 million. So I don't know what he's going to use those cards for. I had a point. What was the point I was going to make? I forgot
I
that
don't know. You
fast.
just told me not
Uh,
to let you forget the
uh,
point,
uh,
but I
uh.
don't know what the point was. No.
Usually when I tell somebody to don't let me forget something, I remember that I told them not to let me forget something. And that's how I forget something. That's the trick to that's the trick to. But what was I gonna say? Um, it'll come back to me. But anyway, who is this little guy that's in the office talking to Gary?
I don't know. Oh, well, he was helping finagle some things. Isn't he the
Oh,
one
yeah,
that
yeah, 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 yeah.
told him that
That the
he's
FBI was there. Okay.
well, that the FBI was there, and he told him that everything was switched, I think, with Penelope's life insurance and stuff like that.
Okay. So who was on her life insurance? Please don't tell me it was him.
No, but it is now from what they did. I don't,
Oh, I get it.
yeah.
But what do you think he gonna do with her? But anyway, moving on. I
Mhm.
think what I was gonna say was all of this takedown is coming from somewhere. This guy comes in and he's talking to Andi. I knew he was gonna have a heart attack because you could hear it in his voice. And they're
Mhm.
cutting up like he is. Come on now, go
Mhm.
sit down because your time is almost up. But
Right.
anyway, that got past you because you would have said something.
No, he did. I knew he was when he came in there too, though. His whole the way that he was. I figured something was gonna happen with his health too. He just
And they
ain't sound
always
right.
in Andy's face.
Right.
They're always in her face for no reason. I believe, and I could be totally off, I think Robin is going to come back.
I thought that's who that was at first in the previews, but it was Jordan, I think.
No, because the hairstyle, that
Yeah.
wasn't him. Plus, Robin ain't active like that.
No.
No, he ain't active like that. But anyway, I think that Jordan is not as soft as we think he is. I think he's
I
going to come
hope
out with a
not.
deep voice. And no, oh, okay, I get you. But anyway, so I'm trying to look at my notes.
So when what was I about to say? When Andi was talking about Gary, when Fatima was first started letting her know that the FBI was there and he was being
Yes.
investigated and everything, she said he's an astute businessman. I was like, well,
Yeah,
she don't really know that.
I haven't seen any badges, any write ups, just nothing. Is she still
Mm-mm.
going back to being like
Naive.
a
Yeah.
little deer with the headlights on? Gary hasn't shown her anything.
Nothing. I
Nothing.
was like,
We
come on,
still don't
Andy.
know what he does for a living.
Exactly.
So I don't know. But then she's trying to
Yeah.
make it seem like they didn't have anything going. It's okay to say that you had a relationship with him and y'all broke up. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, she gotta know that they are going to know that he got her the car and the condo or whatever, even if it
Right,
is
because if
in
the
her
FBI,
name. They don't know.
look,
They'll know.
you and I both know that if the FBI is, if the FBI is watching, they already got you. They're just lining everything up. They will suck you dry. You will have nothing.
Mhm.
And then they'll take you down, which is what they're doing with Gary.
Yeah.
Because did they seize his accounts?
It seemed like they would have. It seemed like that would have been one of the first things they did, but maybe they just trying to gather evidence right now.
Okay, that makes sense. It makes sense. But anyway, so Gary, looking at him I didn't watch it till today, but looking at him now brings back the feelings of how I felt about him in the beginning. It's just
Mhm.
all coming back.
Yeah.
He acts like he hates Andi. There's no. If I was Penelope, first of all, we wouldn't even be talking. But if I was Penelope, there would be nothing he could tell me about why that happened when he
No,
was
not
in
at
the
all.
restroom. He
Mm-mm.
said, "I
There's
don't know
no
why I
explaining
did
that.
it. I don't know why I did it."
Mm-mm.
How? What? That's like if I was a child and I stole a cookie out the cookie jar. My mother and father might say, "Where'd you take that cookie?"
Mhm.
Because I wanted to, because it was good.
Gary is a nut, girl. He is really crazy. The way that he sat on the edge of that desk trying to act how he was going to act when she came back in the room.
Yeah.
I was
Did she ever
like, he
come back?
is
No, she
really
never came back into
mental.
the
Nope,
room.
she never came back in. But I was like, there's something wrong with him.
So
Mm-mm.
I'm still trying to understand the information that he got out of her purse, the cards and stuff. What was he doing?
Yeah, I don't know what he going to do with those, but I don't know if that was part of stuff that he needed for her
For the
identity or whatever
insurance?
to do what he was
Oh,
doing with the insurance or what. I don't know.
girl, I thought he was that broke. That's what I was thinking. I was like, dang, he didn't reach the all new lowest. I thought that he was that broke.
Mm.
But that was a highlight. At first, the show got off to a slow start. I was like, okay, let me go
Mhm.
ahead and go back to sleep. But Gary, as usual, is the highlight. Now, if I was Andi, I would have probably had to miss that grand opening. Because how did she leave?
Well, I think that she was until Fatima talked her into it.
Oh yeah, she did tell her
Yeah,
to get her mind off of it. I wouldn't have
I
been able to
would have
leave. I'd
kind
have
of
been
been
right there.
reluctant about going too. I need to keep my eyes on what's going on. That's her career.
But she needs to stop trying to pretend like she doesn't have any business with Gary. Because did you
Mhm.
see how Fatima looked at her? Like, are you sure that's what you want to do?
Right, and if she's innocent, why's she trying to think of a lie?
Exactly. I'm
So it's just
scared.
like tell the truth.
Scared. And then he gave this man, Jordan, all that money.
Oh my
That's not
goodness,
good
yeah,
either.
no, and Andy tried to tell. Okay, so then yeah, I forgot
So it
about
wouldn't
that.
matter.
She told Jordan that he shouldn't accept it because she knew that it would be something else tied to it with Gary. So
So they might try to say that he did that purposely. That could be a write-off.
yeah,
Dang, that's messed up. I wish they'd hurry up and go and get to it. But this is going to drag on because we have to remember that Tyler Perry breaks his seasons up into two parts.
yeah.
So we'll see. They didn't say anything about Lil Michael. Was that his name?
No, not
Heather's
besides
son?
not besides her Fatima talking to Andy about getting everything together before the hearing.
Zach is confused.
Zach need to
I'm
get it
convinced.
together.
Because how long were he and Karen together? 3 years?
I believe so. Yep.
Okay, so 3 years versus what? A year? They've been broke
Mhm.
up? Because they sped up the time. It was 3 months in between this season and last season.
Yeah.
Um, he needs to stop. This would have been a terrible day to ask for a test. And he needs to, the baby will be here in a minute.
Mhm.
Just don't go shopping and don't open up these trust funds that you're talking about.
Exactly. You need to slow down.
I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, but he does need to stop because Fatima, she still has Paul's number, I hope.
Mm.
I'm
You
just
would have
hoping.
got her on Paul.
Because she needs an out.
Mm,
She
mm,
don't have
mm, mm.
nobody. Zach out there doing whatever it is that he wants to do. Um, this episode was okay, but it was kind of blah in its own way.
Yeah.
Um, I think I'm looking at my notes. I don't see anything else.
Yeah, that's
I want to
about
know
it.
what scam that Gary has. I want to know about
Right.
that
I know that's
scam.
got to open up. Hopefully it don't take another season to
Maybe
open
he's
up.
laundering money. Maybe
Yeah.
he's laundering money because he tried to. I don't know. Because I'm tying him into. Well, I've been told not to tie him into Zatima. So let me just
Mhm.
stop. Let me just stop doing that. But anyway, guys, this episode was kind of blah.
Yes.
I didn't see the previews. Go ahead and tell me the previews for next week.
That's kind of the only thing that stuck out to me was Hayden um trying to
Oh, okay.
take Andi under. I can't really remember what the other stuff was, so it must not have been all that juicy.
Okay.
But
Okay.
did you
I'm just waiting
see
for this.
that Karen is going to be on a Netflix show that's directed by Tyler Perry?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to forward it to you. Yeah, some kind of Netflix film. I didn't see any previews or anything. It was just a picture.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy in its own
Hmm.
little way, but we'll talk about that off
Yeah.
the air. But I mean it is kind of crazy. But guys,
Hmm.
this episode was kind of blah. Um Thank you guys for the new subscribers
Yes,
and all those
welcome.
views.
Yes.
Those views, yes, yes. Tell a friend.
Yes,
Click
thank you.
like,
Please like,
comment,
subscribe.
share.
Yes.
And somebody even shared some stuff too. Couldn't find out who it was, but somebody shared some stuff.
Okay.
Um, I think that's it, guys. I'm sorry, this was kind of blah. Hopefully next week we can, because
Yeah, we'll
I went
see. Yeah,
in with,
hopefully
okay,
they'll
I'm so
pick it up.
excited.
Right.
Yeah,
But I think that
but
it'll pick up
Penelope,
with everything that's going on with this whole FBI thing. And things should open up about Penelope and Jordan if they're not who they really say that they are.
well, see, here's the kicker. If they're not who they say that they are, then that's going to have a bearing on the relationships of
Yep.
all the other guys.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
remember, they're so tight. They grew up together and they had this
Yeah.
coach. And who is Jordan really if
Mhm.
Penelope is not his sister? Because that's how they presented it, unless everybody's playing and acting.
Yeah, that would be kind of messed up.
And then the guy, I got to learn these names. The guy that Sabrina is seeing, I didn't catch what he was saying about he had all these, I guess, nieces and nephews. So
Mhm.
he had children already. I didn't like that. I didn't like that
Yeah,
because it's nothing like your own.
right. And that really can't go, if she want kids and he's stern that he don't, I really don't see where that relationship is going to
Right.
go because
It's
somebody is
no
going to
point.
be unhappy.
Yeah,
So
she
that's a
fighting for
lot. I
one
don't
thing and
care
he's
if it
fighting for
is a
yeah.
lot of other good qualities that he got,
Right. You
it's
gotta have a
still
common
not
goal, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And that's the point of dating.
exactly.
That's the point. So
Mhm.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Um, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, that's all I have too.
Okay, guys, we're hoping for a better episode of Sisters so we could give you all a better episode. So we're out.
All right. Bye, everybody.